I was waiting for a commitment that never came, while he still went home to his wife every night. Later, after he got a divorce, friends told me they'd seen him with other women. He said these women were just friends, and I was his special friend. I wanted to believe him, but something didn't feel right. As I wrestled with my feelings, I didn't need every piece of the puzzle to see the full picture. I'd seen enough to know we should split. There's one question I wish I'd asked myself before we got too deep. I'll share it in the next video, because the answer only makes sense if you understand what you're dealing with, which I'll cover in this video. Hi, I'm Michelle Troutman, creator of the MyJourneyToLove.com blog. If you're tired of dating in disguise, subscribe to this channel to join the journey to true love based on who you are. Now let's get into dating someone with a relationship stability risk. What I learned about that relationship was that besides the situation itself, the uncertainty was the real drain. Research shows ambiguity is especially hard to tolerate for people with attachment insecurity. It kept me in a constant state of overwhelming anxiety, always waiting for the other shoe to drop. The lack of a clear relationship status drained me emotionally. My uncertainty came from waiting for the change I hoped for. Ultimately, I got the change I needed, but not the change I wanted. These situations fall into a few common categories, but researchers call them capacity constraints or dating someone with a burden, active addiction, a chronic or terminal illness, or a location or lifestyle difference. But the label matters less than the fact that ongoing uncertainty chips away at you. Take a second. Which one of these is making you nod your head right now? Here's what research says. These situations aren't always automatic deal breakers. Their impact depends on communication, support, and whether both partners can adapt over time. To figure out if I should stay or go, I had to look at our situation through 3 different lenses of workability. 1. Challenges. These can be negotiated, supported, or treated. Living far apart or managing a health condition with a plan, for example. 2. High burden but survivable. Hard but not automatic disqualifiers. These require honest adaptation from both partners. 3. Core incompatibilities. When one or both partners simply can't deal with the restraint long term. This is where the translation tax becomes emotional bankruptcy. I was more willing to live with our situation at the start when I hadn't fully thought through the long-term effects, but not near the end when the red light started flashing. Here's something worth saying out loud. Unconditional love can become a recipe for emotional bankruptcy. How much of your sanity are you willing to tax to keep a relationship afloat? Love must be conditional on safety, transparency, accountability, and reciprocity. Using unconditional love to pressure yourself into staying in a situation that's draining your emotional budget isn't devotion, it's self-erasure. Someone can have impeccable character, treat you well, love you deeply, and still be a poor fit long term because of their circumstances. Leaving a good person because their issues will tax your peace of mind is a valid reason. As therapist Samka Karanovich puts it, there are 2 questions worth asking. Is this person a good human? And is this relationship workable for me? Both can be true at the same time. The framework we talked about today helps you see the situation, but the question in the next video will help you see yourself. If you're still feeling stuck, hit subscribe so you don't miss it. If you're wondering if you're masking your true feelings, take the Am I Dating in Disguise quiz. The link to the quiz and to the blog this video is based on is in the description. If this helped you, hit the like button so I know to make more content like this. And tell me in the comments, which of these 3 burdens, addiction, illness, or distance, have you navigated? Thank you so much for watching.